Throughout human history, myths and legends have featured extraordinary creatures, some terrifying, some mysterious. But what if many of these beings were inspired by real animals that once walked the earth? In today's video, we will talk about the 7 mythical monsters that might not have been entirely fictional, so watch till the end. Number 1. Fenrir, the giant wolf. In Old Norse stories, Fenrir was a huge wolf so dangerous that even the gods were scared of him. While Fenrir is a myth, there was a real animal that sounds very similar, the dire wolf. It lived during the Ice Age and was much bigger than wolves we see today. It had strong jaws and hunted large animals. When the Ice Age ended and many big animals died out, the dire wolves disappeared too. But smaller wolves like the gray wolf survived and still live today. Number 2. Kappa, the river creature. In Japan, people tell stories about the Kappa, a water creature that looks like a turtle, walks on 2 legs and is known for pulling people into lakes and rivers. There was a real animal that might have inspired this, the archelon. It was the biggest sea turtle ever found, growing up to 15 feet long. It had a big, sharp beak to crush hard shells, just like the Kappa is sometimes shown with. If archelon was still around, it might be mistaken for this creepy river monster. Number 3. Mapinguari. People from the Amazon rainforest have told stories for generations about the Mapinguari. It's said to have one eye, a mouth on its belly, and protects the forest. Scientists think this might be a memory of the giant ground sloth. These animals were as big as elephants, walked on 2 legs, and lived in South America. They disappeared around 11,000 years ago. Over time, stories about them may have turned into the legend of the Mapinguari. Number 4. The Bloop, a deep-sea sound. In 1997, scientists recorded a loud, strange sound deep in the Pacific Ocean. It was so loud, people thought it came from a giant sea creature, maybe even bigger than a blue whale. That's how the idea of the bloop began. Later it was discovered the sound came from giant icebergs cracking near Antarctica, but since so much of the deep ocean is still unexplored, who knows what else could be down there? Number 5. Cthulu. Cthulu is a scary creature from a story written in 1928. It looks like a giant octopus with wings and lives deep under the sea. A real creature from the time of the dinosaurs looked a bit like this. It was called Tusoteuthis, a huge squid-like animal that grew up to 40 feet long, about the size of 2 giraffes. It hunted big sea animals like Mosasaurus. So while Cthulhu is fiction, nature may have had its own version long ago. Number 6. Giant serpents. Big snakes are found in many ancient stories. In India, there's Vasuki, and in Egypt, there's Apophis. These aren't just myths. Real giant snakes once existed. Titanoboa and Vasuki indicus were 2 of the biggest. Titanoboa grew up to 42 feet long, and Vasuki indicus may have reached 50 feet. They could squeeze and swallow almost any animal. Titanoboa lived in South America, while Vasuki indicus was found in India. Number 7. Loch Ness Monster. In Scotland, many people say they've seen a monster in Loch Ness. It's often described as having a long neck like a dinosaur. No one has ever found proof that it exists, but millions of years ago, there was a real sea creature that looked just like that, the plesiosaur. It was the size of 3 SUVs and lived in the ocean for over 150 million years before going extinct. Some believe people found its fossils and used their imagination to create the story of the Loch Ness Monster. So, what do you think? Were these just stories or echoes of real creatures from the distant past? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay curious and take care. Thanks for watching.